know. We need a quarterback desperately. But let's just talk about that real quick, Sanchez, because the Redskins get a lot of flack. We brought in Reuben Foster, the alleged domestic abuser. She was on Good Morning America saying her side of the story, this monster. You got Doug Williams really kind of just throwing it under the bus, him taking flack for it. And we had the rumblings going on that Kaepernick was out there. Kaepernick was out there. He really wants to play, still wants to play. I told you offhand or behind the scenes that I think if Kaepernick plays, he might just he might just shit on his whole movement completely. Because he's just running back to balls. Point blank, he should not want to go into the NFL right now. Now, there has been word that no NFL teams have reached out to Colin Kaepernick in regards to playing. But what do you think about the Colin Kaepernick situation and how it's playing out right now? Just in your perspective.
Obviously blackballed, from the league. They don't want nothing to do with him. It's almost like, either you do what we say, you can't come back in the league. Almost Michael Vick, and other players have definitely been blackballed. Andy Reid kind of gave him his way back in, but these are totally two different situations. But I don't think I ever seen anything like this where, even the team that like the Washington Redskins, who are totally decimated. Well, me and you could walk in there and throw some passes and might get the job. Still won't go after this guy. That tells you right there that we all know about the fraternity and the good old boys club in the NFL, and they're tight-knit group of people. Shit, you got to have approval from like 90-something% of the owners before you can even purchase a team. So obviously that tells you all you need to know. They're tight, they're together, and they're going to stay even keeled in their decision making. I think it's sad, not even this in America, period, that a company could discriminate against somebody like that. I think that's sad as well. And I will say, because I know a lot of times people, they criticize people when we said, last year we didn't watch it as much. Right now we are watching it, but I know some people still aren't watching the NFL or not supporting the NFL, and I have to definitely salute them, for staying strong in that, in their beliefs on that.
To those people who ride by Colin Kaepernick, ride with his messages, ride for the injustices that are going throughout society right now, does Colin Kaepernick do an injustice and serve an injustice to those people and his movement altogether by still wanting a job in the NFL? Do we deserve an explanation or a statement from Colin Kaepernick saying that I don't want to play anymore, or I continue to want to play? Or does he deserve criticism for wanting to play? Because I can't help myself, and I may be wrong, but to think, you can continue with your health. You don't have to take the ridicule. The second you throw an interception, everybody's going to be all over you. This is why he's not in the league. He's a bum. He's this. They're going to be all over you asking questions about this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying you don't address those questions, but right now you control your narrative. You address them how you want to address them, while staying healthy, while staying fit, while keeping your longevity with life. You go out here, you get numerous endorsements. You're not hurting for money. Why do you still want to play for the NFL? Is it just the love of football? You see all these other leagues going on. You see Ricky Williams League with T.O. and the Players League going on. You see the XFL with Vince McMahon. There's numerous different leagues coming about where he doesn't have to necessarily go to the NFL to play football. Is he going back to the NFL? Does it hurt Colin Kaepernick? Because in my opinion, it kind of does.
It kills his cause. I think it, deads the cause right there in the water, and it kind of shows, that you kind of throwing a towel. Because, where has the NFL doesn't really move like that? Right. You know what I mean? He can't even get on a subpar team at this point. They haven't, they pretty much just anybody who was protesting, they either made rules, made it very uncomfortable, for you to do so. Some owners and coaches and managers of teams and whatnot also, so-called cracking the proverbial whip, on players. So, I think at this point, if he goes back, he lost. He should just stay out, like you said, do his activism thing. He got to deal with Nike. I'm sure he got other endorsements, and just do his thing, man. At this point, man, forget it.
He could be in acting. He could be in plays. Colin Kaepernick could do what he wants right now. He could be a hero and continue to be a hero. He's a hero right now. He doesn't have to go back to the NFL. Colin, I'd say fuck the NFL. You got a platform to talk on it. I'd love to hear your perspective. I'm thinking internally that's what he's saying. But with him not saying anything, he's kind of allowing people to go out here and make them feel as though he's still running towards a job. And I don't think that's Colin's perspective. I think he's saying fuck the NFL just equally as they're saying fuck him.
No doubt.
Love to hear that.
No doubt. No doubt. Definitely agree. Remember to tune into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Old God, and SamAnt. If you're listening on YouTube, I need y'all to do just two things for me. Go ahead and hit the like button and make sure that you share this video. So SamAnt, a story.